Importance of customer feedback in product development. Hey there. Let us say we have an app, right? It is a food delivery app that has just released a fancy new feature, personalized meal recommendations. Now, our product owner, let's call her Jane, knows she needs to figure out if this feature is a hit or a miss. So, how does she do that? Well, Jane is a smart cookie. She collects feedback from users in a bunch of diverse ways. A quick survey in the app, some longer interviews with select users, and even keeps an eye on what folks are saying on social media and App Store reviews. Turns out, our users love the new feature. But there's a problem. The app keeps suggesting foods they cannot or do not want to eat. So, what does Jane do? She takes this feedback, plans to improve the feature by letting users set dietary restrictions and food preferences, and boom. She is on her way to making an excellent product even better. All thanks to customer feedback. How feedback influences product development. After reviewing this feedback, Jane decides to improve the feature by adding the ability for users to input their dietary restrictions and food preferences. She believes this will make the recommendations more accurate and improve user satisfaction. Jane adds this improvement to the product backlog and starts the process of defining the requirements and acceptance criteria. Once again, she will use customer feedback to make sure the improvement is developed in a way that meets users' needs and expectations. Different types of stakeholders and their impact on product development. All right, let us talk about the people who hold a stake in our product. No, not with a literal stake, but those who have an interest or influence in how our product performs. These folks are called stakeholders, and their impact on our product can be significant. Stakeholders are individuals or groups who have an interest or influence in the success of a product. It is important to understand their needs and expectations to ensure that the product meets their requirements. Stakeholders come in different shapes and sizes. Customers who use the product, investors who fund it, business executives who strategize for it, sales and marketing who promote it, the development team who build it, and even regulatory bodies who ensure it meets certain standards. The key to a successful product is listening to all these voices and making sure we incorporate their needs into our product. Types of stakeholders in product development. Customers. Customers are the primary stakeholders in product development. They are the end users of the product, and their needs and expectations must be taken into consideration when developing the product. Investors. Investors provide funding for the product development process and may have specific expectations about the return on their investment. Their goals and objectives should be taken into consideration when developing the product. Business executives. Business executives are responsible for the overall success of the company and may have specific goals and objectives for the product. Their feedback and input can be critical in determining the direction of the product. Sales and marketing. Sales and marketing teams are responsible for promoting and selling the product to customers. Their input is critical in developing product features that will resonate with customers and meet their needs. Development team. The development team is responsible for building and implementing the product. Their feedback and input can be critical in determining the feasibility and cost of product features. Regulatory bodies. Regulatory bodies are responsible for ensuring that the product meets certain standards or regulations. Their input is critical in ensuring that the product is compliant and meets regulatory requirements. It is important to identify the diverse types of stakeholders and understand their impact on the product development process. Gathering feedback from stakeholders and incorporating it into the product development process can help ensure that the product meets their needs and expectations. Essential skills and traits of a successful product owner. Let's crack the code to what makes a product owner shine. It's not about having the coolest business card, but having the right set of skills and traits. Strong communication skills. Effective communication is vital for a product owner. Picture a product owner for a mobile banking app, clearly explaining to the development team why we need fast transactions, a user-friendly interface, and top-notch security. They also know how to listen, not just talk, to understand their customers' needs. Customer focus. A successful product owner prioritizes the needs and desires of the customers, conducts surveys, and analyzes customer behavior to enhance the shopping experience and drive customer satisfaction. Imagine a product owner for an e-commerce platform who lives and breathes user feedback, conducts surveys, and studies customer behavior just to make the online shopping experience better. That is being customer-focused. Decision-making skills. Product owners make critical decisions throughout their product development process. Consider a product owner for a software development tool who juggles customer demands, market trends, and the team's capacity. They make tough calls, but always ensure they are maximizing the value of the product. Strategic thinking. Successful product owners think strategically to align the product roadmap with business objectives. Now, think of a product owner for a SaaS project management tool who keeps an eye on the market trends, spots target segments, and produces a strategy to make their product the go-to for project collaboration and efficiency. Adaptability and flexibility. Product development is an iterative process, and a successful product owner must be adaptable and flexible. This is the product owner who can roll with the punches. For example, the product owner for a social media scheduling tool who is always tuned into industry trends and is not afraid to switch things up to keep their product relevant. Collaboration and leadership. Product owners work collaboratively with cross-functional teams, stakeholders, and partners. Finally, we have the product owner for a healthcare app, bringing together developers, UX designers, and medical experts to create an app that is compliant and user-friendly. They are the conductors of this grand orchestra, making sure everyone plays their part. And there you have it, the secret sauce to being a successful product owner: communication, customer focus, decision-making, strategic thinking, adaptability, and leadership. So, if you have these skills in your arsenal, you are ready to steer your product to success. In summary, a successful product owner possesses effective communication skills, customer focus, decision-making abilities, strategic thinking, adaptability, collaboration, and leadership qualities. By exemplifying these skills and traits, a product owner can drive the development of successful products that meet customer needs, align with business objectives, and deliver value in the market. The product owner's position within Agile and Scrum frameworks. Let us focus on a key player in Agile and Scrum teams, the product owner. Let us dive in and discover their crucial role. In the Agile framework, the product owner is the voice of the customer, ensuring the product delivers what they want. They work together with stakeholders and the development team, focusing on delivering value at every step, always ready to gather and respond to customer feedback. Scrum, a specific Agile framework, is designed for tackling complex product development. Here, the product owner is one of the big three roles, alongside the development team and the Scrum Master. Their main job, to maximize the product's value and manage the product backlog. So, what does the product owner do within the Scrum framework? Creating and maintaining the product backlog. The product owner is responsible for developing and managing the product backlog, which is a prioritized list of requirements, features, and enhancements for the product. They continuously refine and update the backlog based on customer feedback, market conditions, and business goals. Prioritizing product backlog items. They also prioritize the order in which the items in the product backlog are tackled. This means deciding the order in which things get done, based on a variety of factors, like customer value, business goals, market conditions, and dependencies. The aim is to ensure that the most valuable and high-priority items are worked on first. Collaborating with the development team. The product owner works closely with the development team to clarify requirements and provide guidance. They ensure that the team has a clear understanding of the product vision, goals, and priorities. The product owner also reviews and accepts or rejects the work delivered by the development team during each sprint. Engaging with stakeholders. The product owner represents the stakeholders' interests and acts as a liaison between them and the development team. They gather feedback, communicate product updates, and manage stakeholder expectations. The product owner's decisions about the product backlog and prioritization always consider stakeholders' input and feedback. Participating in Scrum events. Finally, the product owner actively participates in key Scrum events such as sprint planning, daily Scrum, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. They collaborate with the Scrum team during these events to ensure everyone's aligned, transparent, and continuously improving. In a nutshell, the product owner within the Agile and Scrum frameworks holds a crucial position as the customer's representative and the product vision's guardian. They collaborate with stakeholders, prioritize the product backlog, work closely with the development team, and actively engage in Scrum events to maximize the value delivered by the product. The importance of the product owner in product development. Now, let's talk about the crucial role of a product owner in product development. They are far more than just a role on a Scrum team. Let us break down why their contribution is invaluable. Here are several reasons highlighting the importance of the product owner. Clear vision and direction. Firstly, a product owner provides a clear vision and direction. The product owner is responsible for defining and communicating the product vision, goals, and objectives. They provide clear directions for the product development team, ensuring that everyone is aligned and working towards a common purpose. A well-defined vision helps guide decision-making, prioritization, and the overall direction of the product. Customer advocate. The product owner represents the voice of the customer throughout the development process. They deeply understand customer needs, pain points, and preferences. By actively gathering and incorporating customer feedback, the product owner ensures that the product is built to meet customer expectations and deliver value. Effective prioritization. Effective prioritization is also a key responsibility of a product owner. Prioritizing product features and requirements is a critical aspect of product development. The product owner is responsible for assessing the value, impact, and dependencies of each item in the product backlog. They prioritize based on customers' needs, market dynamics, business goals, and feedback from stakeholders. Effective prioritization ensures that the most valuable and impactful features are delivered first, maximizing the product's value. Agile adaptability. In an agile environment where requirements and circumstances often change, the product owner plays a crucial role in managing scope and responding to changes. They work closely with the development team to adjust priorities, refine the product backlog, and adapt to evolving needs. The product owner's ability to make informed decisions quickly and effectively helps maintain product development momentum and ensures the product remains relevant. Stakeholder management. The product owner acts as a liaison between the development team, stakeholders, and the wider organization. They collaborate with stakeholders, gather feedback, manage expectations, and communicate product updates. By maintaining strong relationships, the product owner ensures that their needs are considered and that the product aligns with the broader organizational objectives. Maximizing return on investment, ROI. Lastly, the product owner is responsible for maximizing the return on investment for the product. They focus on delivering features that have the highest value and impact on the business and customers. By making informed decisions, incorporating customer feedback, and prioritizing effectively, the product owner helps drive revenue generation, customer satisfaction, and market success. In conclusion, the product owner is a key player in product development. Their clear vision, customer advocacy, effective prioritization, adaptability, stakeholder management, and focus on ROI are key to aligning the product with customer needs, business objectives, and market trends. And that makes for successful and valuable products. Real-life examples or case studies of product owners in action. Amazon Prime. The product owner at Amazon Prime is responsible for managing and evolving the popular subscription service. They continuously gather customer feedback and data to enhance the user experience, add new features, and expand the service offerings. The product owner ensures that Prime meets customer expectations, drives customer loyalty, and delivers value through features like fast shipping, streaming services, and exclusive discounts. Spotify Discover Weekly. The product owner for Spotify's Discover Weekly feature oversees the personalized music recommendation system. They use machine learning algorithms and customer data to curate a unique playlist for each user based on their listening habits and preferences. The product owner continuously improves the algorithm, collaborates with data scientists and engineers, and gathers feedback to enhance the accuracy and relevance of music recommendations. Airbnb's booking system. The product owner of Airbnb's booking system plays a crucial role in improving the platform's user experience. They gather user feedback, analyze booking data, and work with UX designers and developers to create an intuitive and reliable booking process. For example, they introduced a flexible booking option in response to changing travel patterns during the COVID-19 pandemic, allowing users to easily change booking dates. Google Search Algorithm. The product owner of Google Search Algorithm works with a team of engineers and data scientists to continually enhance the search results for users. They prioritize updates and improvements based on user feedback, changing internet trends, and new technologies. One key development overseen by the product owner was the implementation of AI and machine learning techniques to improve the relevancy and precision of search results. These real-life examples highlight the crucial role of product owners in various companies and industries. Their vision, customer focus, decision-making, strategic thinking, and leadership skills contribute significantly to the development and enhancement of valuable product features. That's it for today's video. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or share your experiences as a product owner. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more insights into product ownership. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.